Grand rising and shining radiant souls. So today's daily card is from the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck by Megan Watterson. And today it's about remembering. I know who I am. In chapter 4 of Mary's Gospel, Christ says as he greets everyone gathered around him, "Peace be with you. Acquire my peace within yourselves." This is from Mary, chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. This peace is not exclusive or reserved only for the most holy and ordained. This peace that Christ speaks of is a state of being that each of us can acquire within ourselves. Every time we can find the strength and the courage to remember who we are, we know again the peace that is always ours to claim from within. It takes remembering the truth of who we are in the midst of the worst possible circumstances, when someone is screaming at us, when we're feeling tremendous loss, or when deeply held beliefs about ourselves are being shattered. It takes remembering the other half of what it means to be human, right in the midst of the most difficult realities of what being human demands. When we can know who we are, a soul and an ego, an eternal spark of the divine, and a messy, mortal human self, both, we can bring this memory to the moments when we used to forget, when we used to act on rage or ignorance or clinging. This is when we begin to acquire the peace that is within us, the peace that has always been with us. The path of the ancient Christian was the practice of anamnesis, or living remembrance. It's a practice of trying, not perfectly, but consistently, and with as much conviction as compassion, to remember who we are when we are bound by one of the 7 powers of the ego. And also, it's a practice of remembering when we're judging ourselves for a loveless action we took, or something we feel regret and guilt about, that we are here to be human. Knowing who we are, an entirely unique, imperfect expression of limited ego and eternal soul, frees us from the pressures of being perfect. Living remembrance means hearing in the midst of the hardest moments life can hand out, a dulcet whisper from within your heart, reminding you, I know who I am. The soul voice meditation is, what do I remember is true about myself in this moment? It's another powerful one. Remembering who we really are, even in those moments of tremendous loss or where we're giving ourselves a hard time. So just remember that peace is within us. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'm sending you peace, love, and soul.